had images where my heart just left my body and it connected with my mother, and it just like really just like took off literally in the sky and disappeared. And the moment it disappeared, I just felt like 20 pounds lighter. Hey guys, I'm Tariq Kirksay. I'm from the Bronx, New York. I'm just, overwhelmed from this wonderful retreat at Inner Flight Retreat here in Costa Rica. We passed a wonderful week and I stayed additional 2-3 days because I didn't have enough and I needed to do a little more. And wow, it's emotional and everything. I'm super happy because I didn't know anything about ayahuasca, to be honest. I didn't know anything about the retreat. I never been to Costa Rica. And I'm happy that I made the decision to find the inner me, my inner child, touch all my traumas. I had an issue where I lost my mother of cancer. I didn't know how to deal with it. And with the plant medicine ayahuasca, this really had me tap into this situation and did the job that it needed to do. I really had like this book bag on my back, and I had images where my heart just left my body and it connected with my mother, and it just like really just like took off literally in the sky and disappeared. And the moment it disappeared, I just felt like 20 pounds lighter. I had a lot of questions going on as I'm going through the process. So it's like you're conscious, but you're still going through. It's kind of like daydreaming, And as I'm going through this process, it's like, wow, I have a million questions. How is this possible in so short of a time? And that was just in one ceremony where it just felt like a humongous relief. And that's just one of the testimonies. I have many, as I had 27,000 images come through my head, and I'm sure I will figure it out after. What do some of the things mean? But most importantly, the part with my mother, this really took me away, because this was one of my intentions. And the thing was not to go in there with expectations, have intentions, but not expectations. I know some people, it's like a thin line to try to figure this out. And I didn't know either. So here I am just in there cold turkey, like, yo, let's go. So this situation really like made me feel free. I had a lot of weight on my backside, and I just really felt like, hey, let's go, And then another part of the retreat, we had a breathing ceremony. And this, I never understood how breathing is so important. This was something where I felt like I was on a plant medicine again, and I touched my inner me, and I saw myself when I have a picture of myself that I hold in my house, that I'm like 1 year old with blocks, whatever, with my name on it. And I saw myself being this kid, like actual now. And then I saw another image where I was about 12. I remember I was playing at a tournament and I was crying because we didn't win or whatever. And then it took me there. And then just to actual bring this child along with me and show him where I'm at today and introduce him to his wonderful child and everything. And this was really touching, emotional. I don't want to get emotional now. I'm on camera in front of everybody. But with the ayahuasca, it showed me how to be vulnerable and not to go into culture or just being that I'm Black from the inner city. I'm from the Bronx, and we all have all these obstacles, and just being a man. Forget about color, race, and everything. Just being a man. And we're taught and we're shown not to be vulnerable, not to be emotional, always to be the stronger guy, always to be keep it together, and always have to hold the package and luggage of everyone else. And you're not able to really release emotions that you want to, especially in front of people. Because when you show weakness, it's kind of like, okay, he's dog food. Let's get him, and you're not a man anymore. And people look at you as you're, soft or whatever. You're not a man. But ayahuasca showed me it's bigger than that. It's no need to be ashamed. Man, woman, child, adult, Black, white, Asian, whatever you are, whatever you identify as, like, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to open up. And I had the luxury to have Robbie, who is one of the members, one of the staff here, one of the organizers, to really walk me through this, because like I said, I had no knowledge of this. I didn't know what to expect. I had big knots in my chest, my stomach, and my throat. Like, what am I getting myself into? To be an image, I'm an image. Like, I play basketball professionally. You play in front of 20,000 people, and to have this nervousness before taking a plant medicine, it felt like none other. And I really thank him for walking me through. You know, it's like a pregame talk. You know, he prepped me up and like really showed me like the most important is to let go, surrender, and let the medicine do its job. And I'm happy I use the analogy where people say it's like an MRI. You take an MRI, the plant takes an MRI of your body and it knows what you need. We always think we know what we need. We always think we have all the answers to what's best for our body, what's best for our mind, what's best for our soul. But I confirm, I vouch for this medicine. I vouch for the plants, and I really show, if you surrender, it will show you exactly what you need. You will get what you need. Maybe you might not get what you want, but you're gonna get what you need. I'm leaving here a different man. I came in here, I had 24 new faces around me, 24 strangers, never met before, never seen before, and I'm leaving out of here, and I really learned what unconditional love is. And how do I know what unconditional love is? I love these people like, you know, it's different love than you love your family. It's kind of weird. I know it says that it's crazy, but the time you spent being vulnerable with somebody, explaining your situation, you saying things that you don't say to your family, you saying things you don't say to your friends, you say things that you don't say to the closest people that you have, and you open up with strangers. I'm throwing up in front of people. I'm crying, I'm smiling, I'm laughing. I'm just being whoever I needed to be in this moment. And we all connected and we all have a story. And I'm not here, I don't want to just talk highly just like this and talk for 20 minutes. I can go on. It's been a very big experience. But most importantly, the people running it, starting with Sandra, Robbie again, Adrian, Mel, with the shamans who came all the way from Peru, which is important because, you know, you have everybody doing their own things, you know, so it's good that you have people that can confirm, that study the medicine, because it's not just you're taking the medicine and figure it out. You have people that knows, and this comes from their ancestors, from the Amazon jungle and all of this. And I'm really thankful. I show all gratitude that they were able to share this with me, and I'm able to be a part of this week. And I can honestly say, you know, it's hard for a guy to say I love you guys, but I love you guys. I thank you. I appreciate every moment, every second of this. And it was also fun. It was touching. It was emotional. It was draining. It took work, but you guys made the work so easy because you was open, allowing us in your house and allowing, you know, us to be who we are. And I know it was tough for you guys because you have 24 different personalities, 24 people come from different backgrounds, different education, different thoughts from their parents. So for you guys to handle it this way, I have to say bravo. I give you a standing ovation because this is really magical what you guys did in 1 week. I love you guys and I appreciate every moment of this.